Hey guys, welcome back. I mentioned this last episode, but it was like very far into the video, so I thought I'd mention it earlier this time. But I am this weekend going away and seeing Avenged Sevenfold live, so I won't be able to post anything. I'm gonna try to post a bit more extra just now leading up to it. Anyways, last episode we made the anvil, which is nice. I'm not sure what use this really has. Oh, I totally did that wrong. Alright, there we go. So yeah, I'm not sure what the use case is, so I'm gonna leave that there. I was struggling to... Oh, I forgot my tongs. I'm gonna leave them down there. I struggled a bit to like come up with what I was gonna do today, but seeing as we caught a female sheep the other day, I thought it would be fitting to start the animal husbandry. And it is also soon spring, so it's early March. I think. Now, I haven't watched back. I do want to watch back my videos and see at which date I like spawned in at. I think it might be the 1st of May, but I'm not sure. So we'll almost like be one full year in. So that's exciting. Anyways, yeah, so let's go over here and check out what needs to be done. So I probably need a trough, I'm fairly certain. I'm not sure what else I need. I also hope no like animal came here and hurt them. No. They're both still here and I have a hare as well. Okay, well, let's do some reading, I guess. Animal husbandry. Animal husbandry. Begin the agricultural revolution. Bighorn sheep, boars, chickens and goats can be turned into productive livestock. When you come across them, enclose them in a fenced-in area or chase them to your desired location. Okay, we got this down. I got chased a couple of times by the by the sheep, but we did it. They're also attracted to troughs filled with food. Use a small trough filled with grain for chickens and a large trough filled with grain or dry grass or vegetables for boars and sheep. Feeding male and female animals will also make them produce offspring and prevent them from losing weight during winter. Ewes can be milked to produce cheese. Huh, interesting. Okay, so it seems like... so I don't have chickens, so I'm gonna skip over that paragraph. It seems like I only need to feed them, and I guess that's with the trough. Domestication. Animals bred this way will over several generations lose their fear and aggressiveness towards the player. After the 3rd generation, you can also instantly kill them with a cleaver. Alright, so I guess I only need a trough. Rough. How do you make that? With planks. 2 per portion. Okay, so I have a bunch of flax grain, which I thought would be fitting to use. Since I don't really want to make bread or pie out of it. So yeah, I think that's the idea. Let's see. into the oak or the maple. This is. And then I'm also gonna go and bring some grain. I'm not sure how much you can store in these. I'm gonna bring a stack and maybe I don't have too much flax grain. Do I have more in here? A couple. Not that much though. Alright, that's fine. I really need to fix this. I also need to fix the roof of my log cabin. But man, I love this windmill. I think it looks really nice. I am also going to fix up like a larger farm area. I want to do like a large field of grain. But I think this area is like starting to shape up. Okay, let's see if I can. Let's hope they don't attack me either. I am completely friendly, guys. Portions. Okay, I can store 8 portions. Oh, hello there. 8 portions, and he just tried to headbutt me. He ate 1 portion, so each portion is 2 grain. So let's hope the female also eats a bit. Yep, sure enough. I know it says sometimes ready to mate. Okay, so she's ready to mate. So perhaps in time they will give me babies. But for now, I suppose I can leave them. Now I do want to develop this area. Maybe I do that now. I don't like the sound of that. It was far away. We're fine. Okay, sure, why not? I'm probably gonna be bothered and I might be killed. That is entirely a possibility when it comes to these guys. So my plan was to like make a bit of a cavern. She just stepped right up. That's crazy. Oh! Okay, I got your point, man. Alright. I think they can't step up 3. I'm hoping so, anyways. Can I break this? No, I can't. Okay. But yeah, I'm thinking of making this like a cavern that they can live in. And then eventually like making a barn. I think I locked myself in here. I used to have a block with snow that I could jump out of, and never mind, I could jump over it anyhow. Okay. So, sorry. I am sidetracking myself. But like having a barn that kind of leads into this area. So for now they live down here, and eventually when I make that barn, if they want to like walk up into there, they are free to do so. There is also a mechanic that despawns animals if they're in the dark for too long. I'm not entirely sure of the mechanic, But if you have like sunlight, it needs to be like some kind of level of darkness. I'm not 100% sure of how dark it needs to be. But having sunlight here should be enough. So I've dug in now, like a small lip, or if you could call it that. And that's kind of how I want it to be, so have it come in, like slope in, and then be like a bigger cavern down here. I think she's aggressive. Yep, she is very aggressive. I think I'm dead here. Nope, okay, I'm fine. Yeah, I can't wait for these guys to be domesticated. You know, I should probably have heals on hand. I'm gonna go and bring... I could also sleep. Heals, right. Did I use up all of my heals? I don't remember doing so, but apparently I did. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, I'm gonna sleep it off then. Alright, it's morning. Or it might be very early morning. You know, let's enjoy the darkness. Oh, I am clicking all the wrong buttons. This winter isn't gonna last for too long. I guess we're still gonna have night, but just take in this beautiful view of the starry night. Yeah, this game is absolutely beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna have to make more food quite soon. Anyways, I drank a energy drink or an energy drink today, and man, I am really like sensitive to the effects of caffeine, and I really don't understand. This been snowed on? Creature weight, good. I really don't understand how people drink like coffee so often. It might be that I don't like consume caffeine on the regular. That's why I'm so sensitive towards it. But yeah, man, it really does affect you quite a lot, at least me. And of course, everyone is like reacts differently towards different stuff. Like it's the same with medicine or really anything. But yeah, I found it to be like a hack. I guess that's kind of why I think a lot of people drink coffee. But I found it a hack when like doing a writing assignment for uni to drink caffeine. Ugh. Because I don't know, it really just like overdrives my brain. I'm like really paranoid working with these guys. Maybe I should work on making this like enclosure bigger. That way I'll have more. Oh! Ouch. Yeah. I see you. Okay, I'm gonna... Is that a bear? I think so. Let's actually clean up around this fence so they can't. I'm hoping they seem to not be able to pathfind too well around these fences, so I hope it should be safe. But yeah, but like going back to the caffeine stuff, I guess you shouldn't really like come into a habit of drinking it whenever you need to do something, because I think that's how addictions start, like relying on something, and then eventually it just becomes like a mental thing that you need to do before you're like mentally ready to do a task. So I try, or I will try in the future to like be a bit wary about this stuff. Or like relying on it. Okay, I need... Let's make pies. So how many are these? These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pies. I need a stack. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to live on bread for a while, I suppose. That's fine with me. I really don't like that it's an uneven. Okay. Let's do all of these. But like also on the topic of relying on something else to perform something, I think it's a dangerous path to set yourself on. And it also kind of like limits your growth as well, which is also why I'll be a bit wary going into the future of like not relying on external stuff. I noticed this when I was during the first semester on this program. We had to do a lot more writing, and sometimes when in like a pinch, I would drink energy drinks to like finish it or finalize it. But then I don't know. I really just feel like you don't get better at it. It's kind of like putting it off, and it feels a bit like you are... What's the word? When you are kind of like don't want to do something. Procrastinating. It feels like you're procrastinating, but you get stuff done. And that just feels weird to me. Okay. Let's go after this one. Do I not have my knife on me? Okay, well let's use up this knife before I start using my iron one. After this one, I want to go and check if they have made a baby. I wouldn't like count on it, but it would be nice. Okay, no baby yet. That's fine. Ready to mate. And they both have been fed. Portions eaten. She eats a lot. She ate 7 of those portions, he ate 1. I understand. Okay, let's go and make sure those pies don't get burnt. Or that one pie. You know, I really should like prepare my field of Whoa! I've never seen a shiver in here. And let me... I saved it, I think. Yeah, it didn't burn. I'll take that as a win. Okay, I'm gonna make finish all these pies and then I'll get back to digging that hole a bit more. Alright, so now let's just cut all of them up. Let's try and see if I can navigate this build without getting headbutt more than necessary. It also occurred to me that maybe she needs to eat a certain amount to be able to like reproduce. So she might need to eat like 8 portions or something. So I'm gonna refill it. Now she's coming right towards me. Great. Smart idea. They're like homing in on my position. And I'm extremely cornered here. No, don't you dare. Stay there. I'm gonna make an escape route. No, stay back. Alright. Oh, I guess I was thinking like planning ahead a bit. Maybe I do. Maybe I do the field for next episode, like preparing the field for spring to plant a bunch of my seeds, since I have a lot now. And then I could maybe try and make armor. Oh, speaking of armor, I'm gonna go check on my leather to see how that process is going. So 1 second. Right, armor. I'm not sure if you need leather for the armor. I know some armors require it. 15 leather. You love to see it. Okay, I can't do that. Let's bring my bucket. Do I have it downstairs? I don't. Do I have it here? I do. Is it full of anything? It isn't. Let's transfer a bit of this tannin. And seal. I wonder if I can seal all of this. Nope. Okay, I need more weak tannin. Oh, it's empty. I wonder if I can do all of these then. No. Let's try and see if I can do the other one. I can't. Alright, I'm gonna see which ones I think is gonna yield me more. Oh, I can like barely do anything with this. Alright. I guess 6 of those. I am going to prepare more of this weak tannin. Yeah. So let's fill it full of water. Okay, I didn't have any oak left there, so let's actually bring a stack of it downstairs. Okay. I should probably make more strong tannin as well. But my barrel is... it has 20 liters. I'm not sure if I'll be able to support this new batch after this one is done. With this 20 liters of strong tannin, but we'll see. Okay, let's look at armor. I know I got very sidetracked now from my original purpose. So we can make this chain stuff. And this requires body leather jerkin. Maybe all of them do. Chain body scale chain. Wait, what does this mean? Oh. So I think you need this like leather stuff to be able to do anything. So did I look at chain? Actually, no. Just the body, it might seem. Oh, No, just the helmet doesn't need the leather. Okay. I do kind of want to make backpacks with this though. Was that not how you did it? No. It was this way, I think. Yeah. So that's 8. It requires 8 for each backpack. Yeah, I think I want to focus on making backpacks first. Let's move that over. Right. I want to clear my inventory a bit also. Okay, I'm ready to go for a little bit longer. I'm very hungry in real life, so let's say another 5 minutes of digging, perhaps. Do I have everything I need? I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe not. Ouch! That was way further than I was planning on jumping. I really want to get back in the gym sometime soon. To like get stronger. I think it's nice like feeling strong. Like it's a... I can't really explain it actually. But it's like a nice feeling of feeling strong. I guess I'm sure that makes sense somewhat. But yeah, I haven't been in the gym for like, I don't know, 1-2 years. And there's a gym like really close to the university that has like a bunch of different stuff. Climbing is one of the things that I would be excited to try. I've never tried it. Like, you know... Well, I don't know actually what it is called. But you know, like those holes where you just climb up. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure everyone knows what I'm speaking of. Anyway, yeah. It does kind of lead me to something. Like, feelings are super hard to explain. Like, can you try and explain sadness with a word? Or happiness? Or... I don't know, like, I feel like it's easy when you try and explain those kinds of emotion to just use like a circle argument, kind of using happiness or the same emotion to explain what you're feeling, which everyone understands what you mean with like happiness, but it gets like so much harder when you try it with a more like I guess rare or complicated feeling. Like, I guess happiness and sadness can both be very complicated feelings. But one popular feeling that I think I've at least heard of most people experiencing this. I haven't actually experienced it for myself. I think it's called sonder. So it's like the realization of that like everyone that you see has their own lives and they like live their own lives. I'm doing a very poor job of explaining this right now. But if you like Google sonder, it's like a very common experience, even though it feels like such an obvious thing. Like it feels like such an obvious, I don't know what you would say. Oh, it's pregnant. How wonderful. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like it should be obvious, given that every human that you see has their own lives going on. But it might not be something that you think about all the time. So when that like feeling comes up, it can be like super revolutionary and like eye-opening, kind of. I've never experienced this feeling myself. I think I've always kind of had that understanding. So it was never like an eye-opening moment for me. But yeah, very interesting stuff. And I think a couple of years ago, I was watching a video. And it was on poetry. And I think they made... they said something like quite... I don't know, beautiful. It was like a video on explaining poetry. And they made the comparison to like just regular, I don't know, writing. I'm thinking of a word in Swedish. Skönlitteratur. I'm gonna put up a text. Okay, so future Joe here. Skönlitteratur refers to fictional literature. But the problem is I can't exactly remember what the video was exactly referring to. But for all intents and purposes, just think of like all literature except for poetry. That is like the best order of words to explain something, but poetry is the best words in the best order to explain something. It was something like that, and I just thought it was super beautiful, and it kind of made sense. Because feelings can be very particular. And yeah, they can be incredibly hard to try and explain to someone. So the best words kind of make sense in that. In that context. Sorry, this was extremely incoherent. I definitely didn't use the best words, and definitely not in the best order. But yeah, anyways, I think I'll pause here and continue this sometime else. I am kind of worrying that this place might be too dark or something. I'm hoping not. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.